Welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Wilderness Podcast. Yeah, we here. We back. We and in effect. Let me check my volumes and everything. Make sure we solid and we good. Check my settings. Very important because I take shit for granted and fuck around and know how to. Yeah, we good. Okay, we solid. We rocking like we want to. What's going on with my people? Had to take a couple of days to myself and my family. That's very important. You have to get that time in. You have to do that simply because it's righteous. It's the right thing to do. It's building. It's setting those building blocks of stone is always trying to pursue the right elements of you. That's always in pursuit. You understand? But tonight, we're talking about the Pursuit of Justice show. Yeah, the Pursuit of Justice. That's hard for some people to comprehend, but for most, you think it's right. It's damn right. Justice is let me figure out this goddamn microphone. How much? Yeah, there we go. But justice is definitely something that we want to always pursue, simply because not only is it the right thing to do, it's the one thing that you should do when no one is looking. You understand what I'm saying? Because how else will civilization ever amalgamate to anything prosperous? That's why it belongs to the people. And it starts with how you treat each other, how we treat each other as people, regardless of nationality, nation, race, or creed, religion, any of those things. Who knows? You may learn something new. I hope you do on this show every time. But first of all, I would love to give thanks to my subscribers, the people that take the time to hit that like button, share, love, and show love, even leave comments. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate reaching these heights. It's quite fascinating. Thank you so much. But as I promised, I would still give you the authentic version of myself. As always, you're worthy. You're worth it. If you tune in to the Wilderness Podcast, yeah, that's what you're going to get. So check it out. The Pursuit of Justice show. First of all, the first whip moment is going to be truth and honor. Who are you true to? And what do you honor? You have to ask yourself those questions. You can't allow me to explain or tell you that. That's something you should always be in the pursuit of for yourself because it changes. As you develop the things that happen or the people that are important or the people that are prioritized, everybody's important. Everybody's, but they're not your priority, you know. So when you prioritize things, you have to prioritize things that are specifically around you, like interpersonal. Prioritize those things, like your children, like your relationships with your spouse or your family, whoever you need. But see, that's a word. You got to be careful with that word need, because a lot of us, when you get stripped down and bare, you realize you don't really need anybody or much at all. The only thing that you need is a right, stable, able frame of reference, meaning state of mind and a way forward. That's all you really need. You got to keep living. You can't live for other people because it will never serve you any good. Never. It can't. It's impossible. They will serve themselves and serve your ass up on a platter. That's how that shit goes. So you can never think that, you can ever think that somebody's going to serve you when they're self-serving. And mostly all people, when they require so much from you, that's a sign that they're self-serving. That means they want you to take time out yourself to pursue their wants, needs, and efforts. But see, that's not even pure. See, that when you do things like that from people, it has to come from the inside out. It can't be demanded. That's impossible. You know how I know that? Because I spend a lot of time with elders. I spend a lot of time with people that are special to me, that I enjoy spending time around. And that's how you get a lot of game. That's how you get a lot of settlement within your spirit. because it's a connection that you have with people that can teach you things that can help you grow. So understand something. Truth and honor is an extremely special commodity and quality that people that pursue it will retrieve it. You have to understand that metaphor. But anyway, the next moment is integrity. Integrity is so damn special that it takes a lot to have it, and it takes a lot to keep on. It's not a steady thing. You just can't have it and say I got integrity and then just throw it out the window, and even throw it out for some into who. See, first of all, do you even have any integrity within yourself? Have you? Do you even know what integrity is? Look it up. I can't tell you. You have to kind of read between the lines of what I'm explaining to you. Integrity is when you understand how to put values first and how to not double cross and double talk. Integrity is when you value what comes out of your mouth so that you don't, again, double cross yourself. You have to value and pursue relationships that are true to you simply because the ones you were born with may not be the best ones for you at the moment, but you can keep people with an arm distance or you can keep them at a strong distance, but you don't lose any love for them. That's just not your flavor. They have ulterior motives. So you have to be careful and watch a lot of things within how people move, with even in your family, even within your family, and how they orchestrate. This is spam shit, man. Don't be sending me this shit. I don't want to see that. I don't care nothing about no spam shit. I delete. Anyway, integrity as I said, is a human commodity. It's something that you should appreciate, value, keep within you, so that you can push that out as well, and that it becomes infectious. You keep phony people away from you and people with integrity around you, and that starts with self. Next what moment we're gonna get to knowing something. So you always want to teach yourself something every day. You always want to learn something every single day. It's quite paramount. It's 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 a magnificent pursuit to learn something new every day because you can tally up at the end. At least you know, at least you know you got 365 lessons. At least you know you learn something new every day. If you can tally that up, that's a lot of lessons. But what if you are a pursuer of knowledge? So you love to learn a multitude of things every day and even expound upon learning new things. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. Never said I know everything, but I've mastered quite a few things. So I'm the jack of all trades and the master of some, not none. Yeah, man. I just want to let y'all know, thanks to my viewers and people that subscribe to the show, and thank you so much. We got 100,000 views in 9.5 months. We got 100,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, 100+ thousand subscribers in 9.5 months. So big ups to the people that tune into the Wheelers podcast. And I thank you. I salute you. I love you. I appreciate you. And man, we got so much more work to do. So I just want to let you know that we won't stop. We're going to keep going. We have to regroup, reformulate, and give it to you something fresh, new every time. I honor to do that. And I honor to make it better to add more to the show. We're going to be adding more channels. We're going to be doing more things. But thanks to you, giving the opportunities, we're going to do just that. Second of all, um, go to thewillerspodcast.com. If you're a true supporter of the show, pick you up some merch. Represent us. Represent us here at the Wheelers Podcast. Prove that you're an alumni. Purchase some merch. Get your swag on, man. I'll be buying more stuff too. I'm trying to buy something new all the time. You know what I'm saying? I like my stuff. It's simple, cool, fresh, high quality. It looks good. Look real good too. So anyway, next whip moment. That's why you got to know something. I know we gotta still run with that one. Knowing something, you have to know how to do things. You have to master some things. You have to go into your bag and get into your talents. This your bag, your brain. Fill it up with goodies. It's called knowledge. We just had trick or treat, but you know how you put all that in a bag, and you know how you kind of candy you want to eat, shit like that. So how about you put some goodies up there, sweet nothings, things that are nice and give you that good confidence, give you that awareness about yourself, things that elevate your mind, thought, and your spirits, and you as a person. Most importantly, you should always think about what you say about yourself, because speaking negative about yourself says you know nothing. So that is something that you should never, ever partake into, speaking negative about yourself, but also know that you have to know something in order to not do those things. It goes against you and your who you is, man. And you at the top of yourself, stay there. You ain't got to get that shit up for nobody. Stay where you at, where you need to be. But go up further, elevate yourself into your own category. That's why I say self is important. Understanding self is understanding how you can better yourself into a whole nother realm. But you're there, existing amongst many, but you're still alone. Anyway, let's get to the next whip moment. Believing in yourself. That leads me to this whip moment. Believe in yourself, man. But you got to know something before you can even do that. You see how that go together? You have to believe in you. I didn't say believe in your pastor. I didn't say believe in your mama. I didn't say believe in your daddy. I didn't say believe in your sister or your brother. Well, I tell you believe in who you want to believe in, but be careful with that thing we call belief, because you're subject to fail. It's written in the arrangements. When your ass believe lies in the middle of that motherfucker, man. So you can believe in you. So I wouldn't put belief on so many things. It's very dangerous. It can hurt you. Believe in you and tell whoever you know, if you believe in them, you know they can do something. That's how you get over the hurdles. That's a little tidbit secret. You should try it out. You should. It's worth it. It's worth it. You can believe in yourself all day and you're gonna mount to shit. Keep on believing. It don't mean nothing. Heartbreak, hurt all the time. Belief is heartbreak and hurt, because lie is in the middle of the word. You even break your own fucking heart every day. Talking about what you can and can't do because you're broken. Oh, woe was me. All that bullshit. Stop, man. All you have to do is keep pushing forward. Always take that next step, even if you don't want to. But it's up to you. That's how it goes. Anyway, let's get to the next what moment, shall we? Spells that can cost no, it's called spells. Yeah, spells that you cost yourself. See, a lot of times when you run your mouth, you cast your own spells of your damnation. A lot of times you put yourself in your own foothold because you don't think good about yourself. And that's a goddamn sin. That's real, the only sin, when you tear your ass up and down because you don't want to do something that you think you can do. How about you always put yourself in a position to challenge yourself, because being uncomfortable is a good thing. Always being comfortable sucks because it makes you soft, weak, and fragile. Soft, weak, and fragile. You should practice being uncomfortable sometimes. It makes you a little tougher. Give you something to look forward to. It makes you sleep well at night too. So practice being uncomfortable with my people, for real, man. Being comfortable all the time and be. See, let me tell you something. You ever seen a squishy motherfucker throw a punch? Because he's always eating and comfortable, always trying to soothe some type of fucking pain, or some shit they can't get out. That's why you get people that don't know how to move around. When you move around, you get more comfortable. You sit down or rest. Take a rest, but get your ass back up. There's no fun in sitting down doing fucking nothing. What are you here for? There's a whole lot of lazy people out here with no direction. That's the shit that you put in your body and your consumption level of shit. When you consume shit, your ass is paralyzed and you can't move, you can't think, you can't operate, you can't do the things that you're supposed to do because you full of shit here, which is your first mind, and it goes here. And now you got a symbiotic relationship. Be careful what you put in your gut. Learn how to take some herbs. I told you we're going to have a show on that. It'll be coming soon. But this show tonight, I had to tell you some things, give you some whip moments. Because see, when you're dealing with the pursuit of justice, we're talking about all of these things to keep your ass in a situation where they form of justice ain't pursuing your ass. But the pursuit of justice, you have to be right too. You have to be a just person. That way you can make it not a fight at all. See, when you raggedy and you do raggedy shit, everybody want to say, he ain't deserve it. They ain't this and they ain't that. Shut your ass up. You know that motherfucker was a scoundrel. You know they want shit too. You know they had some real ain't shit behavior and you know it. But what do you say to yourself? No, no, that's my baby. Your baby is a fucking killer. See, that's the problem with delusional people sometimes. They fucking delusional. Heart be broke as hell. They be broken. Don't have the tools to repair themselves. Perpetuating a situation that leads them to death. Don't know how to move on. It's a whole lot of shit that kill people, but grief should not be one of them. People should have the ability to move on. When you have scorned, when you have hurt, when you have caused pain, justice has to reign. I hope you understand that. The reason why justice has to reign because goddamn, you always hear about karma, baby. It's that she's not a mean bitch. She's just gonna give you back what you asked for. That's justice. Just for you. You can act like a fool. You can act like as if what you're getting you don't deserve it. You know that shit is true. You know what the fuck you did. And you know why you did it and how you did it. And when you did the shit too. You're gonna act like you fucking slow. Shut your ass up. You foul, fucked up, and cruel. And this, you know what? Hey, you pay for shit like that. Because you don't think. Your vision ain't proper. You ain't grow up in your mind for real. You still think you can fuck with people like a goddamn child. Like you don't have real life circumstances with your bullshit. That's what happens to people that do shit to people that ain't likable or grotesque or unpalatable. You get what the fuck your ass get back. That's what happens. That's just. Next what moment? Because those are the spells that cost you yourself. You cast that fucking spell, that shit came back and beat your ass. And that's just what happens with that shit. So anyway, what's next? What is the meaning of life? Life, that's again, that's some shit you determine. But the reason why it's a whip moment, because you really have to ask yourself that question. What is the meaning of life for you? See, I can tell you this. I'll give you a cheat code. For me, the meaning of life is development. Being the best version of myself, scaling back on even judging other people. Watching my tongue, watching how I talk or how I express myself. I say a lot of mean shit sometimes, but a lot of shit be true and I have to get it out. So, but at least I'm not talking to you. At least I can get on here and help you with a, suggestion of dealing with some things the way I deal with them. Meaning, I try not to take my shit out on other people. I keep my shit in my trash can and I take my shit out. It ain't for me to unload on everybody else to share their burden. I don't want your fucking burden. That shit off me. That's your shit. I got enough. And as soon as people realize people got enough, they'll back the fuck off because that's what's just. Again, everybody wants somebody to lighten their load. What's wrong with the load that's just for you? You don't recognize it, but you don't like it. You can just slosh over it. You don't put your best efforts into it, even. Just want to complain about some shit all the motherfucking time. Find something to fuck with somebody about. But what if somebody start fucking with you? Complaining ass? Because that's what a lot of people love to do. Find something to fucking complain about instead of doing something about their whole fucking situation in its entirety. Got the power to do it, but won't. Why? In their own fucking head and don't even know it down bad, and they bringing themselves down because they don't even understand The way you talk to yourself, that karma is instant. It's fucking applicable instantly. You got to change that shit. You got to change it up. You can't talk to yourself bad. That shit leads to depression, confusion, and suicide. Allegedly. But think about it. Keep that negative energy off yourself so that negative spirits don't have a real good pathway in to tear your ass up real good too. They do that from time to time, you know. You got that low vibration. Yeah. In that darkness, the shadow of the darkness. The darkness of the shadows. Be on your ass because you don't do right about shit. See, shit happens when motherfuckers got a weird, wicked, grotesque conscience. See, some motherfuckers wish they can just throw their conscience away and they can't. If you was born with one, you can't rid yourself of it. You can't cut it out your fucking mind, but it will feel like you want to gut yourself. You better clean that shit up and straighten it out because it's all on you. My shit clear, Pam. Anyway, next what moment? I ain't ready to stop talking about what's the meaning of life. Again, the meaning of life is profoundly finding your niche, profoundly finding what you are good at, what can you contribute. It could be a multitude of things. If you have helped one person in life, you have existed well. But also, think about the people you hurt. You got to keep that list low. You got to think about the people that you can destroy. The decisions that you make, and people rely on the words that come out your mouth. And you know how you degrade yourself, but the more lies you tell, the more degrading it is you will become because that's who you are. A liar. And liars are low grade. They don't have a high capacity because they lie to get their way. They lie to prove a point. They lie for loyalty. They lie for their own selfish gains and fucked up situations, but they will lie. Those type of people need a real good, humble, humiliating ass whooping in life. And it's coming for your ass, whether you know it or not. But that's you. Who knows? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? You set your own bed, lie in that bitch, and lay in it and do what else with it that you need to because that's the path you set out for yourself. You can change it, but you refuse to because you're too stubborn, too ill, too wicked, and don't know how to ask for help. Let's get to the next what moment. You have to decide on truth or lies. That's how you keep a clear conscience. See, that's what people that practice humility very well, they know how to look the truth in the eye and say, I want to be in your bosom of the truth simply because I don't want to be a liar and I don't want to sit up here and be in the capacity of situation to even bring myself to those places. You sleep well like that. You don't slip up like that. You tell the truth profusely. Like I said, I ain't say don't goddamn know what's for you and for you. It takes a smart mind to understand the difference between what you can convey and what you can behold. You know the difference. That's intuition. Your soul told you so. You know what to do. But you cannot take advantage of situations that where you are abusing and not accepting you for you. That's bad off. It's fucked off. It's terrible. And you don't get nowhere like that. You defeat yourself in every facet of the game just by functioning. I hope you understand me well with that whole allegory. Dig this. The last whip moment is, for real, the course of American betrayal. Yeah. See, America has an indigenous class of people, the Aboriginals. And they have these other people that call themselves Americans. But you see, when you are American, you don't throw shit and trash over the street. You don't shit on the indigenous class. You don't position yourself in government to be the exact thing that you hate. You don't cause strife and problems and deliberate set propaganda campaigns on people that gave you a way of life. See, that's what a lot of you hate. That's why a lot of you love to lie to yourself. Cognitive distance is on a whole lot on an all-time high. Betrayals on an all-time high. Yeah, that's because the Black American, the FBA, the American Indian stood up. We're interchangeable. We one and the same. That's who we are. We have been here for each other, with each other for a very long time, and from the beginning. I know who my people are. I'm aligned. But check it out. That's the show tonight. I love you. Always be in the pursuit of justice. That's how I should go. That's what you should know. Always be in the pursuit of justice. That's how you should want to get down. That's how life. That's what life should mean to you. Life should mean justice and always be in the pursuit as and of such. All you got at the end of the day is a chance on that. Justice. You could do whatever as you will, but justice should be in the forefront of the American mindset. That's the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, the will is full. Be cool. Stay fresh. Stay learning. Stay pressed for that justice.